everyone, it's Bee here from Little Miss Bee Designs. This is my first ever YouTube video, so I'm really excited, and today we're going to make these boxes, which as you can see are kind of faceted, and they've been embellished on the top with flowers and butterflies. So yeah, and then there's the closure there, there's a little bow on the front, so they're really sweet and they're so easy to make as well. The papers that I have used are these, and they are beautiful papers. They're by Paper Boutique. This one's called Footer by Butterfly. Let's have a look. So this bow on the front is just for decoration really. You open it up by, I've just put this on. You can do it, you could put the bow through the hole at the bottom, but I've just tied it with this kind of nylon thread, and you open it up like that, and as you can see inside it is very, very roomy. You could easily fit a nice scarf or underwear or anything in there. Lots of goodies could go in there. So as you can see, it is very, very roomy. Okay, so let's see how to make this one. Okay, this one I'm going to do the 6x6 box. Okay, so I'm using this paper for this one, and again this is the Paper Boutique Vintage Rose Garden, and again it is absolutely beautiful paper. See if I can flick through for you. Roses in blues, beautiful paper, butterflies on them, polka dots. All the papers coordinate, so you've got the pinks there, you've got the blues, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm using this blue one today, okay, and also like a pearlized kind of, I don't know if you can get that, pearlized kind of paper for the bottom. Okay, so you'll also need your envelope punch board. Okay, if you haven't got this piece of equipment, I would recommend getting it, because it really is such a good piece of equipment to have in your craft stash, and I think probably about £13–14, and I do think it's absolutely fantastic. So that's that one. It comes with a score tool, and you also get guides for different size of envelopes here. But like I say, you can make boxes, bows, flowers, everything with this, so it's a brilliant piece of equipment. You'll also need a scoreboard. Okay, you'll need some double-sided tape and just some embellishments for going on your boxes, okay, on the top, and you'll also need some nylon thread for closure. Like I say, you can use ribbon, you can use whatever you would like. Okay, so that's that. So we're going to start off with using the envelope punch board. Okay, so I'm going to get this here. Okay, so this paper is measuring 4x4. Okay, you can use 6x6. The smallest box was using paper that is 4x4, and the biggest box that I've used is 8x8. Whatever size of paper that you use, all you're going to do, so this is a 6x6, is you're going to punch at the halfway mark. So the 6x6 I'm punching at 3, so you punch and then score, turn the paper around, mark it up with the 3 again, punch, score, again, punch at the 3, score, and then punch again at the 3 and score. Okay, so for now that's it for the envelope punch board, so we'll just put that there. Okay, oh sorry, we need to do the other piece, we need to do the bottom piece. Okay, so again, the halfway mark, 3, punch and score, punch, score, 3, punch, oops, doesn't like to go down, and punch and score. Okay. Okay, so for the next bit we're going to score some lines, okay, down the sides. Okay, so these, you can see this is where you've punched, okay, and these are, turn it over there, the score lines that you've punched, that you've scored, okay, on the envelope punch board. Now what we're going to do, we're going to kind of butt that up into the corner, okay, and we're going to do 3/8. Okay, that's a quarter, that's a half, so it's the one in between, so 3/8, okay, and we're just going to score, making sure that it's up against the end. We're just going to score down, okay, like that, okay, so it's gone all the way down. Turn it around, we're going to do that on all four sides, okay, I'm going to do that one with this one as well, so you do it with the top as well, so score it down, turn it round, score, turn it round again, make sure it's put up, and then last one, really make sure, obviously don't rip the paper, but make sure that you're doing a nice deep, okay, so there you go on the back, okay, so you can see the score lines, okay, so that's, we finished with the scoreboard. Okay, so as you can see, okay, I don't know if you there, okay, so you can see this small square in the corner. Okay, what you want to do now is you want to cut the squares out of each, these small squares here, out of each corner. Okay, same on this, on the bottom, this is going to be my bottom, so it's the same, cutting those squares out, the corners. It's better if you go a little bit over it, because these are going to get tucked in anyway. Okay, that's two, last one. Okay. Okay, so we've cut the corners out of each one, okay. Now, this is going to be, this is my bottom, so decide which is going to be bottom and the top, so this is my bottom. So what I'm going to do is I am going to cut along one, I'm just cutting off these, just cutting off on one side, just cutting off, okay, just that along this edge, just one edge, just cut them off. Nice and neat as you can. Okay, so that's the bottom. On the top, okay, all you're going to do, decide which you would like. I'd quite like that as the front, okay, or that one, maybe that one, because then that's kind of beautiful rose, and then you've got a little butterfly here, so I think that's going to be my front. So all you want to do is just cut a little bit more off each corner, not too much, and you'll see why. Okay, so on the bottom you've cut along that one, and on this one you've just cut a little bit more of a V. Okay, and then all you're going to do now is burnish, fold and burnish all the lines on both pieces, on the bottom and on the top. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so we've got the red tape on all the sides, on that one, just need to put it on that one. I've got one side. Again, as near to this edge as you can get. Okay. So, on all the sides on the bottom piece, you've got red tape around all the sides. Okay, so on the bottom piece, you're only going to put your red tape on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The sides, the two flaps either side of the where you cut out a little bit before, you don't want to put any of those, any tape on those, because that is going to be where you close the box down, so you don't want any tape on those two. Okay, so this is, you've got all your red tape on. Now we're going to start to stick this down. What you need to do is you need to find the two flaps that you've not stuck any tape on, and the two flaps on the bottom bit where you've cut the two flaps off. Line those up, okay, and you're going to start sticking these two that are next to them together. Okay, so they're going to get stuck like that. This is a little bit fiddly, but once you start one, the rest are fine. So then you're going to start sticking those two together. Okay, so let's take tape sticks to your fingers, it's very static. Okay, so again, that's the flap, so you're going to line, okay, so just line, and with it being red sticky tape, make sure that you get them make a mistake, you will be able to pull them apart. That wasn't quite okay, so just stick them down, okay, and that's your first side of your box done. Okay, and then really if you want to just stick it, just really press. Okay, you'll only be able to do this with the first one, but it might help to just then. Okay, and then all you're going to do is just go round now each of these sides, okay, sticking them down. Okay, so that will stick onto there, then that one will go onto there, and so on. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll come back and show you the last piece. Okay, so I've stuck all them sides down. I'm just come to the last one. Okay, and I've just realised that you don't need to stick the double-sided tape on both of the flaps. So that's my blooper for my first video, isn't it? All you need to do is put it on one side, and obviously it will stick. I was wondering why it was so thick on both sides, but hey ho. So that's my blooper for my first video, folks. Okay, so let's just take this off. Okay, on this side, sticky tape doesn't want to come off at all today. It's because my hands are warm, and there we go. It's coming off, there we go. Okay, so again, just fold them in and just try and just meet them. Okay, it has got easier actually as you, and then if you can, just inside and just try and just kind of run your finger, or you can run, you can see what I'm doing. Okay, can you see? Just try and pull that one back. Okay, so there we go. So just unfold her and just adjust your fingers and try and stick them together. Okay, and that is basically your box done. Okay, and that's how it will close there, and there is your beautiful faceted box. Okay, So now we're going to show how to close it and how to, so I need my mat. Now you can either do this, you could do this when it was flat before you've put it together, or I found it's okay just to do it like this, but I have got one of these X-cut hole punchers and it's fantastic because you can punch a hole. It's got the thing there, okay, and it's got two other things that you can see them, so you can change them. Okay, so that's a little bit of a bigger hole. Okay, so you've got two other things and it's brilliant, it really is, it's really good. So, and what we're going to do is, sorry the light probably, there's the big shadow there, but here you can, let me hold it up. Okay, so what we're going to do is basically put your hole somewhere, just eyeball it somewhere there, just a little bit lower in between there, your two flaps. So all you want to do is put your hole there. Okay, so okay, so there, and then again just lift that up and eyeball, okay, and then you've put a hole in there, you can see. Okay, so like I said, if you wanted to, you could have done that. If you know where the opening is and that, you can do those before you put your box together. Okay, so it's going to go inside like that, and then I've just used some nylon thread. I found it a little bit easier than getting the ribbon through. Okay, so trick with this nylon thread, as you can see, I've cut it off and it can get a little bit, start to fray. Okay, so all you need to do is just use a little burner and just light the ends of it and then just squeeze it, and that will make it quite hard and blunt, so then that's easier for you to get through. Okay, and if you can see, if the flaps are still too big and you can't get, then just cut some more off the edges a little bit more. Okay, so they're not poking through. Okay. Then just feed it through. Tighten a double loose knot so that you can then open it up. Okay, this will keep it shut now. Okay, and what I did, maybe they're a little bit longer than need to be, but all I did was then feed it through the hole so it makes it nice and neat, and we will be hiding this with a bow as well in a bit. So okay, and then that one through again. That one's a bit frayed, so I'm just gonna I don't know what that noise is. If you can hear like an alarm, I don't know what it is. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so now all we need to do is to embellish. Okay, so I've decided to take the butterfly off the round, because I just thought it didn't need it, and I've put a little tag on, so it's got a little butterfly. You can still see the beautiful design of the paper there as well. Okay, so that's that, and then on the front, on the other, just grab one, on the other boxes, I actually stuck a ribbon. Okay, as you can see, it's a cloth ribbon. Okay, but with these, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a paper ribbon. Okay, and we can use the envelope punch board again. Okay, so this is why I said it's such a versatile piece of equipment. Okay, so what you need is some kind of contrasting or the same paper that you've used. Okay, so I'm using the polka dot out of the same collection, and this strip is 8 inches. Okay, so whatever length your strip is, you're going to again punch and score, not score, but punch at the halfway. So this strip is 4, so I'm going to punch at, sorry, this strip is 8, so I'm going to punch at 4. Turn it around, okay, line up at the 4 and punch again. So you've got this, okay. Then you're going to go to 1 3/4. Okay, so that's 1 3/4. It's 1 3/4. I don't know if I can hold it up a little bit more. It's going out of focus, my camera, but okay, so 1 3/4 is there. So you're going to punch again, turn it over, 1 3/4. Again at the other end, turn it round, 1 3/4, turn your paper around, and 1 3/4. Then the ends, line them up. Okay, so you're kind of roughly in the middle. You've kind of roughly got your paper in the middle. Okay. And punch, and then that will give you that kind of end. Again, just eyeball, roughly in the middle. Okay, and then you end up with this. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to make it into a bow. Okay, so get your bone folder and kind of curl it around. I'm sure you've all seen these bows being made before, but like I said, it's so versatile, your envelope punch board. Okay, then what you're going to do is this one that you've cut here goes into the middle there. Okay, and then this gets back, so that's your tail. Okay, and then again we'll go back, and then so that's your bow. Okay, so I'm just going to just get some sticky dots. Okay, I'm going to put one right in the middle there. You can use double-sided tape, whatever you want to use. Stick that down. Okay, so now go into the middle. Okay, they're going to meet in the middle like that. Okay, stick them down, just push it up a bit, push it up a bit. Okay, and then you can, if you want, you can add some my pokey tool, which is here. Okay, and then you can add some a little pearl into the middle. Okay, so I'll move this to one side now. Put it to one side. Okay, and again, either a glue dot or maybe some of the red tape if you want to. Might be a bit stronger. Okay, see where you want to put your bow. That would be lovely there. Okay, so I'm going to stick it box. Okay, you're lovely. Okay, so thank you for watching today, and I'm hoping that, I'll have lots more videos for you to show soon. Okay, bye.